Lieutenant, make a note. It's time for the deals.
Yes, sir.
Hey everyone, and welcome back for another under $5 eShop deals video, where each and every week we go through the Nintendo Switch eShop, picking out some of the best games currently on sale, all the while staying under a budget of only $5. Now as we get started in today's video, don't forget that as usual, I'll be giving away a $10 eShop gift card. If you want to participate in those giveaways, all you need to do is be subscribed to the channel and drop a comment down below. Then check out the next eShop deals video to see if you won. Also, if you reach the end of the video and you're still looking for other great deals, I'll always be linking down below the latest eShop deals videos because a lot of those deals are still running today and I just don't go over them 2 videos in a row. Now with that stuff out of the way, let's not waste any more time and jump straight into today's deals. Just remember, if you are liking the video, hit that like button. Now our first amazing deal for today is going to be on Steamworld Heist, the Ultimate Edition, that's back to its lowest ever price of 80% off, $3.99, and will be running till June 8th. Now this game is a 2D turn-based strategy game, where you basically have to put together a ragtag band of robot space pirates. And if you've never played a Steamworld game before, they are among some of the best releases on the Nintendo Switch, and they actually cover a huge variety of different gameplay styles. And let me tell you, boarding, looting, and shooting your way through the enemy spacecrafts are a joy throughout this game, and you're going to be using amazing tactics that are really rewarding skill over chance. There's also a ton of different upgrade options depending on which exact characters you're going to be using, and also a huge variety of weapons, making for a lot of different strategies. And I think what I also really like about this game is although it is deep and challenging for veterans, it's also very approachable for newcomers to the genre. Not only that, but it's also offering a ton of gameplay here, easily at over 15 hours for a full playthrough. And also even a New Game Plus mode for those who want to continue enjoying the fun. And the fact that all the levels are procedurally generated really offers each gameplay experience something original. Overall, for strategy fans, it's hard to find a better game at such a low price. Now, our next game for today is going to be Monster Harvest, that's also back to its lowest ever price of 75% off, $4.99, and this one will be running till May 28th. Now, this game is actually a mashup of quite a few different genres. It's basically a farming game mixed with a dungeon crawler, featuring turn-based Pokemon-style combat. You basically get called out to a remote town to take care of a farm because your grandfather no longer has time for it. When you get there, you find that there are some strange events happening, and you get access to slime that allows you to mutate your plants into what are called planimals. And using these planimals, you get to explore the nearby caves to find the source of the mystery, and also get some awesome loot at the same time. There's also a ton of different interactions with the townspeople and side quests to take a part in. Basically, this game is taking some of the best elements of all these different genres and mixing them into a pretty cohesive package. Now, I do want to mention to not look at the original reviews on this game because yes, when it was released, there were quite a few bugs that were ruining the experience. However, the good news is that most of those bugs have all been cleaned up and now the game is in a very playable state. I even have a separate video on the channel covering just that. If you do want to learn more, I'll be linking it down below. But overall, if you're looking for a cheap new farming game to jump into that also mixes in some dungeon crawling, this game is an absolute steal at only $5. Now our next game for today is going to be Hatchwell. That is 50% off, $4.99, and once again will be running till May 28th. Now this game is a top-down action adventure game. And yes, once again, it is one of those top-down games that is following very much the formula of a Zelda game. Upon arriving to the town of Hatchwell, you find out that there are quite a few disturbances around, and it falls to you to investigate them and stop them. Now this game very much reminded me of a Game Boy Advanced era Zelda game, however, maybe slightly shorter. It offers a great overworld to explore and 7 different dungeons. But probably what is its most original element is the fact that you'll be accompanied with your choice of pets during your exploring. And these pets aren't just a decoration, they will actually assist you in combat. I found this a particularly interesting part of the game, especially the fact that even if your pet loses all of its hearts, it doesn't actually die. It will rather just follow you around inactively till you find a heart to fill it back up. For any fans of the more retro-style top-down Zelda games, this is another one to check out. And right now, at 50% off, you're getting a very solid adventure for your money. So now it's time to take a quick break and announce today's winner of the $10 eShop gift card. And our winner for today is going to be JSetters1, who said, "Love the videos, not sure what I'll pick." So hopefully you managed to make up your mind. If not, today's video has a ton of other options. Now all you need to do to claim your $10 eShop gift card is reach out to me in my pinned comment down below. Now if we jump straight back into our deals, we have another returning favorite one of mine, and that is Panzer Dragoon. That is back to 90% off, only $2.49, and this one will be ending on May 25th. Now this game is an arcade-style on-the-rail shooter that has you flying on the back of a dragon, and it is probably one of the most fondly remembered games of the Sega Saturn. Now first of all, this game has pretty much been remade from the ground up, with awesome HD visuals that really showcase the beauty of the original games, but based on modern standards. It's also, however, a game that has a pretty short runtime. Once you're actually used to the levels and you can blast your way through them, a full playthrough of the game is generally under 45 minutes. However, for a first playthrough, you might need multiple attempts on the different levels, so it might take you quite a bit longer than that. But on a personal note, this is one of those great games that I love to pick up from time to time and blast through a playthrough. The gameplay is extremely satisfying, and chasing that higher score is always an awesome objective. Now once again, I do want to mention that original reviews on this game were very harsh on the control system. However, once again, the good news is that it's been pretty much all patched up, and although not 100% consistent with the original, is now a very good control system. So for any arcade-style game fans out there, at $2.49, this is just a must-have game. Now our next game for today is going to be my pick of the week, and yes, it's another Steamworld game with Steamworld Dig back to only $1.99 because it is 80% off, and once again, will be running all the way till June 8th. Now this game is a 2D action Metroidvania, and this was probably one of the best games from the 3DS eShop library, and I am extremely happy to have it ported over to the Nintendo Switch. It has an extremely simple yet satisfying gameplay loop of exploring a mine, where the deeper down you dig, the more valuable the resources, yet the riskier the challenges are. And you'll always be towing that fine line of exploring just a little bit deeper or returning to the surface with your loot. Once again, it features that amazing Steamworld art style and also an amazing soundtrack to back it up. There's also a ton of secrets and treasures to find, along with enhanced abilities that will just allow you to dig even deeper. And probably the best news of all is that this game also has a sequel on the Nintendo Switch eShop, and it's probably still today one of the best Metroidvanias on the whole system. And at only $2, this game is an awesome introduction to that world. So definitely, if you're looking for one of probably the best $2 you'll ever spend on the Nintendo Switch eShop, Steamworld Dig is an awesome choice for this week. Now our next great deal for today is going to be Moonlighter, the Complete Edition. Once again back to its lowest ever price of 85% off, $4.34, and this one will be running all the way till June 10th. Now once again, this game is a mashup of a few different genres, the primary ones being a business sim with a roguelite dungeon crawler. Now this game is truly all about balance. Balancing your day job of running your family business of selling your wares with your nighttime adventures of exploring the different dungeons and acquiring treasures. And you'll always be deciding on what items you want to keep for future upgrades versus sell off to get the gold you need to reinvest in your town. And once again, there's a whole village to explore and develop relationships with the people here, and a secret to discover buried deep inside the different dungeons. Now for those of you wondering what the biggest difference is between this game here and the previously mentioned Monster Harvest, I would definitely say it's the combat style, with this one rather focusing on an action style of combat, while Monster Harvest focuses on a turn-based RPG Pokemon style. And overall, if you're looking for this style of game, it's just about selecting which one you're more into. But once again, at this amazingly low price, it's another great pickup for this week. So now it's time for today's Sizzle Reel of Deals with some other great games to consider. So we're now at the end of today's eShop deals video, and I want to hear from all of you. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. And once again, I want to give a huge shout out to my channel supporters. Their monthly support is really appreciated here at the channel. And on the way out, don't forget, if you did like the content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and click on that notification bell so you know when all my future content comes out. And as usual, I hope I'll see you in my next video.